Well, if you found yourself back at my channel, it's a good thing. So today we are going to be talking about chard and different types of plants you could plant in the cold. As you can see, there's frost out there. I live in New Mexico. It doesn't really snow here. We get it like a couple times, but other than that, yeah. So these have been what we call cold hardening off. So basically, they're going to go through and they're going to sit in the cold. These are chard plants that are from last year. You can recontinuously, work those plants, and they'll give you a few years. And so, these have been sitting there. They look a little rough, a little wilted. Honestly, that's how I want them to be right now, and due to the fact just so that they've gone through, the toughest of what they can go through. After this, they'll be able to handle anything. And soil's workable. That's a big thing. Good, clay loam that's sticking to my hands right there from decomposition from this past year. So it's letting me know a lot of the sandy loam's kind of pulling down. So we're doing a good turnover mix today. And you can see onions are starting to reshoot up out here. These are going to be, I do believe, Egyptian walkers. And the size of that bulb, how it started already. Got garlic shooting up over there. These are going to be onions right here. I do believe those are green onions. And right here where I'm throwing all the, dead debris coming off these plants is chives. And depending on the chive quality and everything like that, they could either easily withstand cold. You can see right here, they're already starting to try to peak up. False simulation of spring is starting to happen out here. Baby carrot seeds, these are all coming up. As you can see, thousands are getting ready to jump and lunge. And we got all of our seed that's coming off. So we're going to have a chive and carrot mixture right here. The chives I'll be able to come through and, just pick those down real quick and then slide the carrots up. And then all of a sudden I'll have the chard bases left there for next year's run. As for soil quality and everything, right now is the time that you'd be wanting to min stuff. As you can see, I got a fish head right here. And that'll go in deeper. And what we're going to be doing is letting that break down for the next month or two so that the ammonia nitrate will actually leak up through the upper part of the soil coming to us, and it won't poison the plant like how you see people plant a fish and then put like something by it. Well, decay happens from the fish, and that can decay your seed. So usually I go ahead and throw that in a month ahead of time. Works as its own fish emulsion. You can see onions are starting to pop up over here. We got our lemon balm planted. We got basil seeds planted out for stagnation. Lavender thrown out. You want to throw your seeds out right now in lavender so they could go through that cold period. Just go ahead and, barely mix them into the sand. Lemon balm, just unstoppable stuff. It'll just keep going. Cactus, of course, always keeps going. Right here we got mint starting to jump back up. Hops, we're trying to shoot the shoots up, but right now, due to the cold snap, they're reverting a little. That's what I want. And, things are looking pretty good. We'll see how this year plays out for the grow. But back to chard. I'm just rambling on. Okay, so when it comes down to it, you can pull the plants if you're having to do a transfer like how we had to do. A good buddy of mine was letting me grow out on their property and run a business. Had to go ahead and do different circumstances, so this is where we are now. So these have been in here for about a month, and they have just been going through cold snaps, hot snaps, everything in between. Most gardeners would be panicking and freaking out. I want them to go through this. This is how you toughen up your stuff, and this is how you get like a really super successful garden. They'll go through drought, everything else from here on out. And so, as you can see, some leaves are going to die off. That's fine. What you're looking for is, in here, you'll see right there by my thumbnail, there's baby shoots that are starting to come up. That's what we're hoping for in the boundary of next month coming up if we want to pull a harvest. So, just bonk them right down in the soil right there. And as you can see, I harrowed a line right here. This is only going to be about 5-6 inches deep at max. And then I'll just move some of the soil back in, pat it. Don't need to stomp it in, anything hard, no hard tamp. You can see there's some like roots from last year that are in there. Get those out of there. You don't want those to continuously grow. And if I wanted to, I could come through and I could just trim off the top. I could mulch right here and throw it on the top and make a nice little blanket depending on how cold your environment is. That's what I'd recommend. Make sure you tuck in all your roots. And from there, you can see how we've started one row, another row. This will continuously go until it hits our aquaponics unit. And then from there, you might even engulf on top of here, and we'll move our water tank over here. So stay tuned, subscribe, follow for more, see how the year comes out, learn all the tips I could give you. If I could give you the knowledge, I will. And Happy New Year's, everybody.